St. Patrick's Day is just around the corner, and if you're like me, you're scrambling for some last-minute attire. So I'm going to show you a real simple way to make a shamrock headband, crocheting that is. And if you're not interested in headbands, you can always just make the shamrock and then make several of those to make a garland or a scarf. So let's get started. Okay, so today we're starting with our green yarn or whatever color shamrock you want and a size G hook. So we're going to start by chaining 4. And then we're going to join back to the start with a slip stitch here. We get this nice circle to start with. And then we'll chain 9 here. And then this, we're also going to join back to the center here with a slip stitch. And we'll repeat this 3 more times so that we get 4 of these loops. Okay, now you've got kind of this tail here. We're going to go into the clover parts again. And all of your stitches will be in this center part and not into the actual single crochets that we already, or the chains that we already have there. So we'll get started with a single crochet. We'll pull that through. You want this nice and tight towards the bottom when you first start here. Do a single crochet and then you'll do the half double crochet. Again, these are all into the center of the clove and not along the chains. So once you have your half double crochet, we're going to do 5 double crochets. Right, now that you've got your 5s, remember keep these nice and tight down at the bottom. So once we've got our 5 double crochets, we're going to do 2 triples. After that, we're going to go back to a double crochet again. Then another half double here. We'll do a single. Another half double. Another double. As you can see, I'm starting to run out of space here, so you'll have to pull those tight around the side here. So then once you did your half double, in the next double, we're going to do another 2 triples. So you'll just have to keep pulling it tighter around that edge until you get all of your stitches to fit on here, because all of these stitches are just under the 1 loop so far. Then after those, we'll do another 5 doubles. And after you get those 5 doubles, we'll do 1 more half double crochet and a single crochet, and you'll be done with one loop. We have this half double, and then we go back in and get one more single stitch here, and that finishes off one clove, you can see here. So you want to redo that whole set of stitches for the other 3 loops here, and then we'll come back, show you how to finish it. Alright, so now you should have a mostly finished clover here. And how we're going to finish this off is I have my last single crochet here. So I'm actually going to cut my yarn, and I will pull this one through my last single crochet here. And pull that tight, and we'll weave that end in as we're going. But so here you have a finished shamrock, as you can see. And then if you want multiple of these, you can make a couple and then just do a chain 10 in between them, and that will go around. Otherwise, if you just want the one, you're going to go ahead and we'll start right off on the side here and just insert your hook on the side. And we will start by pulling our yarn through here. And then you're going to chain it for as long of a chain as you need for your headband. So that depends on if you are making this for a child or an adult. I find it works best if you just kind of get going, and then about halfway through you can measure it against your head, or if you are making it for someone else, maybe you'll take a measurement of their head ahead of time or get an estimate for adult size and make about half of that on one side. And you'll just keep going and then finish this off again by cutting the yarn and just pulling that through. So you'll get something like that. And then when you're finished, make sure these ends here, you're going to weave those in and make that nice and tight. And you'll end up with a nice headband to wear for St. Patrick's Day.